Hey guys, welcome back. So we are in the throes of the holidays and Christmas is right around the corner, which means all things cozy and warm. And of course that means our cozy mysteries as well. I wanted to give you guys a list of book recommendations to indulge in leading up to Christmas, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. If you've been around my channel for a little bit, you'll know that obviously not only do I do cozy book recommendations, but for fall, I honed in a little bit more specific and I had, for example, a list of pumpkin spiced themed cozy mysteries. I wanted to do something similar. Obviously not cozy mysteries that are pumpkin spice related, but instead we're going to focus on gingerbread themed cozies. If you're a fan of the genre, I'm sure you've seen a bunch of videos or lists out about all things Christmas cozies. There are thousands, I feel like, at this point, but I wanted to narrow it down for a couple of reasons. Actually, I wanted to give you guys a little bit something different, and I wanted to lean into the gingerbreadness of the theme most specifically because in my house that's the theme that I went for when decorating for Christmas. So I've got a tree that's themed with like gingerbread men and gingerbread houses. I've got little like gingerbread houses and gingerbread men kind of dotted along. I'll see if I can take some videos or a photo or something to show you all, but I just think it's so charming and so cute, and it's a nice little twist on a Christmas classic. So that said, let's talk about cozies that are gingerbread theme so that way you guys have something warm to snuggle up with, and maybe you can enjoy some gingerbread cookies while you do that. So as usual, if you've read any of these, please let me know, and without further ado, let's hop into the books. Okay, so first up we've got Grimoires and Gingerbread. Now this is part of the Sugar Shack Witch Mystery series. A couple of things that I wanted to note. One, it is available on Kindle Unlimited, and two, this one is actually a novella. It falls after the first book, so technically it's book 2, but the author did note that even though it's a novella, it can be read as a standalone. But I just thought that this was such a cute and fun one to kind of kick off our list with. So first thing, it's set I believe in Washington in the, let's see, Sugar Shack. Is that actually the name of the shop that our Amateur Sleuth's parents own? And this one is really fun because not only does it have some paranormal element to it, but the premise behind this one is that you've got Santa's elves that have been sent to the Amateur Sleuth's town to hunt down and bring back this grimoire book, because essentially Santa needs it in order to save Christmas. Now, obviously you've got like the mystery and stuff, as with all of these cozy mysteries that are going to be wound in, but the focus of this is really how much gingerbread, how much Christmas is there involved. And with this one, you're getting a lot because you've got Santa references, you've got elves, you've got, you know, will Christmas happen or not? I don't know. So I think this is a really fun one. And again, like I said, if you're looking for a quick novella or a quick holiday or Christmas read, you can definitely read this one without having read the previous one. And if you decide you do like it, you can go back or you can continue the rest of the series because it's on Kindle Unlimited. Next up, we have Dead Gingerbread Man Walking, which is by Lovett and is part of her Scotty Ramone Cozy Mystery series. And in this one, we have our amateur sleuth, whose name is Scotty. They are about to open up their new bakery, and she did hire a assistant, but they've got a little bit of a checkered past. Some folks have advised her against hiring this person, but you know, she's got to do what she's got to do. And in the midst of trying to get the bakery up and running, someone basically murders the gingerbread kind of mascot that the mayor hired to walk through the town's annual Christmas parade. And so obviously Scotty wants to get to the bottom of this. You know, some eyes are on the sketchy assistant that she has hired, but of course, whatever she's got to do to make sure that everyone in the town is safe and that her grand bakery open goes off without a hitch, she is willing to do. So Lovett is, I would consider her an indie cozy mystery author. She's got a ton of cozy mysteries and series under her belt. A lot of them are available on Kindle Unlimited. This particular series is not, but it's totally worth checking out because she has tons of fans and her books are always a hit. Next up, we have Gingerbread Dead. It is book 5 in the Tea and Tarot Mystery series, and this one is kind of a comical cozy mystery, I would say, and I love all things tea, and tarot is super interesting as well. So I remember when this series first came out, I was super interested in the fact that this series combines both of them. But anyway, this particular book, obviously it's set during Christmas. The thing is, though, the twist, I would say, is that our amateur sleuth, whose name is Abigail, it's not necessarily a Scrooge, but she's having a little bit of a tough time getting into the holiday spirit. And so while she's trying to, get there, kind of feel the magic, feel the whimsy of Christmas, one of the patrons of her shop, who is a tarot reader, ends up stumbling across a dead body. Obviously, that's not a good look. So we've got Abigail on the case, naturally, but can she also find her Christmas spirit along the way? I don't know. Let's read it and find out. Okay, so this next one, I have to say, I'm probably the most excited about. It's called Pineapple Gingerbread Men, and it's part of the Pineapple Port Mystery Series, which, by the way, is a super popular series on Kindle, and I had no idea when I was looking it up, and now I'm super tempted, obviously, not only to read this one, but to go back. This is book 7 out of 19, first of all, so I believe every single one of these books are on KU, so I'm so excited about that. But another thing that kind of hooked me and made me more excited is that in the description it dubs it as a humorous cozy mystery, perfect for fans of Janet Ivanovic. And if you guys don't know, she's a woman who wrote the Stephanie Plum series, which I have such a fond love of, and kicked off my cozy mystery love. And I actually just rebought the first book this past weekend because I think I'm gonna do a reread. But anyway, let's get back on track. So this one is very interesting. First of all, we have our amateur sleuth, who, according to the description, is just now become a detective, a private eye, so to speak. I'm assuming that she's still kind of in amateur sleuth territory if she just now became a PI rather than having been a private detective since the jump. But it takes place in Pineapple Port, like I said, and the Christmassy part in this one, we've got a lot of Christmas in the homicide, so stay with me. So essentially what we've got is the town's Santa is found dead wearing a gingerbread man costume with an elf on the shelf kind of figurine shoved in his mouth. So already it's like, wow, triple whammy here with literally shoving in all of the Christmas references. And so our amateur sleuth is now going to be kind of teamed up with the local sheriff, which I'm interested to see how that plays out, but they're on the case essentially. And so, like I said, this one is dubbed as a comical cozy. It's got a ton of high ratings. I believe it is rated a 4.5 on Amazon and a 4.4 on Goodreads, which that's really good, you guys. So I'm super excited about this one. I love humorous cozies. I love Janet Ivanovic, and I don't see how this one could be amiss. Last up, another one I'm super excited about. Guys, the holidays are just not long enough because this is a time of year where I want to read all the Christmas cozies, and there's only so much time in the day. But it's called Gingerbread and Deadly Dread, and it checks off a ton of boxes. First of all, it's on Kindle Unlimited. Second of all, it is part of a whoppingly long series. This particular book is book 4 out of 50. Oh my goodness, of the Murder in the Mix series. And kind of taking a look at it, I'm pretty sure it's an indie author, which, I mean, I love that. I love that so much. But the premise sounds amazing and super unique. So it's also supposed to be another humorous cozy, which, again, sign me up. The premise for this one is that our amateur sleuth, whose name is Lottie, she sees not dead people, but she sees dead pets, and those pets kind of help her kind of give their owners who are still alive a heads up that something bad is going to happen to them. So that's kind of a twist on the whole I see dead people or I see ghosts situation. So interested to see how that pans out. But anyway, for this particular installment, we've got Lottie, who's in a little bit of a trouble because her sister's boyfriend is found dead clutching the gingerbread cookies that Lottie made. And so it's never a good look, like I've mentioned before, when the deceased is holding or nearby anything of the amateur sleuth, because they always become the number one suspect. And that's exactly what's happening in this case. Of course, because she's got that whole seeing ghosts thing, even if they are pets, you've got that paranormal element as well. And like I said, it's very humorous as well. And this one also super, super highly rated, a lot of ratings, 4.5 on Amazon, 4.3 on Goodreads. And so I feel like I would be in good hands tackling this series, this book also, of course. So oh man, I'm so excited. I think my plan though is read this one now, kind of get a feel for the series, and then continue the rest of it once the holidays go by. So I can get my Christmas fill now and then continue the rest of the series as the time goes on, because it won't be Christmas themed. And there's, again, 50 books. You guys know I love me some long series. Okay, so there you have it. It's just a handful of gingerbread themed cozy mysteries. Didn't want to inundate you guys because, like I said, there are only so many days until the holidays. And if you guys are like me, there's just not enough hours in the day, especially because you're probably doing other holiday kind of things, or at the very least, you want to kind of dabble in a bunch of different holiday themed activities, a bunch of holiday themed books. So that said, again, let me know if you have read any of these, if so, what you thought. Of course, this is not an exhaustive list. There are tons of other gingerbread themed cozy mysteries out there, but I wanted to give you guys just a handful, a little bit of variety. Some on KU, some got super long series, some of them are by indie, some of them are by traditionally published authors, all of that jazz. So anyway, let me know what you guys are reading. I'm always up for recommendations, even if I have to put it on my TBR for next Christmas. So yeah, in the meantime, happy reading. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!